I think sometimes when you get a chance to talk outside of your organization about what your organization does, you are reminded like this is cool work and we're changing lives.
Definitely. As a former athlete, like we try to bring that mentality of like celebrate the small things. I remember I played college football at Yale, and I remember our offensive coordinator would tell us to celebrate every single touchdown. It doesn't matter if we're down by 40 points, if we're up by 40 points. Scoring touchdowns is hard. Score and celebrate those small moments. And the same thing applies to the work we're doing. Like changing lives is hard. Like every single interaction you have, like that's an imprint on these kids, on the kids that we're working with. So we should celebrate those moments and cherish them.
You guys are still quite a small shop, kind of getting started, but are there pieces of the work that you're finding are a little bit more isolating or unexpectedly challenging than you had thought coming into the nonprofit space?
Yeah, so as someone with almost no nonprofit experience where I stepped in this role, it was one of those situations of I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah.
So walking into a lot of things blind around compliance and regulations from state to state, where we're a national organization, and so some things that advisors tell us will only apply to our startup hub in California. They don't realize that we're operating across the country. So learning about all those different nuances was challenging early on, and also stepping into completely new roles where I've never been an accountant or working in finance and the back office type work. So I've had to learn a lot of different things, and wear a ton of different hats on the fly.
How do you think connection and peer support could have a positive impact on your early nonprofit work here?
But we were in that situation of not knowing what we didn't know, and having someone who's been through the ringer and who's survived Giving Tuesday and giving season, and who's led another nonprofit to the same problems that we're going through is incredibly helpful. Being a part of an organization like the Hive is an amazing asset. Where I've already had my first Hive conversation with a woman named Frances, and she was incredible. Like she helped me think through some of the problems I was having at the time leading into Giving Tuesday, and we're having a really successful campaign right now. The impact of networking and just sharing ideas and celebrating together, it's so important.